and a big welcome to Farm Solutions, and this is our Getting Started video. When we install our program on your computer, it will come with your animals already preloaded, and we take them. If you look, we go to View and we go to Livestock Handling List, our Cattle Movement Book, and then if we go to all our mail records, this is our record of everything that was on BCMS on the day that we installed or the day before. So that's all your records, no off-farm movements, just the ones that you currently have at that time. So you can see a whole load of records. If we go to our female records in a minute, up there, it's the same thing. And that's a record of everything that we got from BCMS. And what we do is we then, with help from yourself, we process it for you so you're starting with a farm program exactly where you want it. In almost all pages, you will see up here that sign of the sun. That takes you to the farm control page. This is the page that has your farm name on it and is where you start off. So the farm control page is always there for you. Anyway, let's go from farm control and just give you a quick look around at the basics. So if we go to View or Search, that says viewing or searching your current stock, and we go to Livestock Handling Lists, that's there. So that's your current livestock or your current stock on the farm. Or you could go Custom Search, which is to search for things that you want. We'll show you that on a different video. Livestock Movement Books and your chronological movement books, a shortcut there. So there's your females, and we've sorted them out to exactly the split that you've got in the farm when you got it, when you got the program. And the same for the males. So you've got everything set out as of the date that we downloaded from BCMS. In our chronological movement books, this is your daily book of movements. In other videos in the movements, and you will see in our How Do I series, you'll see these filling up as we move on. Farm Solutions is a menu-driven program, making it very easy for farmers to use. Now, this is a simplified screen. It's a home screen. We go to Advanced screen. There are more buttons, and perhaps it's quicker to get to places, but some people find it a little bit too quick. But there's your suckler herd, for instance, just by one click, or we'll go back to the simplified screen. I suggest you start in the simplified screen. Okay, let's see what else we've got. If we go to the animal health, for instance, and we go to our current records, because it's a startup, there are no current records. However, if you've given us your drug list at the beginning, we'll set up your drug cupboard for you. So you've got it already and it'll appear in your drop-down menus. So here you've got a list of the drugs that the farm had when we set up the program, and it has all the drug withdrawal periods, where it was bought, and everything that's necessary for farm assurance, etc. From Farm Control, let's now go up to your livestock handling lists again. Here's the simplified screen, but we suggest in this one you start with the advanced one, because it gives you a little bit more choices, makes it a little bit easier while starting off. You can choose ultimately which one to go to later on. If you have sheep on your farm, then go to Flock Records, and if you've given us your balances, we'll have filled this in for you all ready to start recording all the different animals in the different areas. If we go to the distribution menu and we go and see where they are, so our lambs, for instance, are at Brachla, and if we go to our gimmers, you can see they are also at Brachla. In fact, the ewes are too, everything is except for our tups, which we keep at Kilbokie South. Okay, if we go back to Farm Control, now we can go to our farm areas and set up different farm areas. These are our main farm areas. You could have 50 or 60 if you want, but these are the main ones, which highlights buttons with those names, makes searching easier. So we put that in, and if we go to Farm Control, just show you where, go to View, Livestock Handling Lists, and Cattle by Location. That means we can look at different areas of the farm, and instead of looking at all the animals, for instance, if we go to Kilbokie South, there's none there, because all the cattle are in fact in Brachla. So that's the area here, but that location menu, if you had 50 or 60 different areas, you could search for anything. And then we'll go back to Farm Control. Okay, Now we're going to look at our defined pop-up menus, because when you get your program from us, we've already preset the areas of your farm that you've told us about. You can change these at a later date. Also, any animals on the farm, their breed codes will be reflected in here. In fact, you can put them in any order. They'll pop in alphabetical in the drop-down menus. Also, we have to look at the CPHs, which are off-farm grazings. You'll notice in there there's only 3, and yet we've got 4 different farm grazings for this farm. The reason for that is that Kilbokie South is part of the main grazing, same as Brachla, in which case you don't need it in this. In fact, you shouldn't have it in this menu. This menu appears, drop-down menu will appear for when you're doing Scott Moves notifications. Now, if we go to our contacts as well, you can see things like our markets, full addresses and everything. And you may ask, why would we do that? Why do we bother doing that? And the reason for that is so that when you use a drop-down menu with UA Sterling or whatever, then obviously it will pop into your herd register and everywhere else that's necessary. So there you have it. Farm Solutions comes preloaded, whether you're going from paper records or from another farm program, it comes preloaded with all your information on it, ready to be used, and you can watch our other videos to see how to use the program or ask us. It's not a problem.